Peterborough obviously have brought in Luke Williams, so it's probably more important than ever that we try and focus on ourselves and try and make sure that we're in the best possible condition to try and win the game.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy schedule so far, but yeah, it's another chance to get a good cup run going and carry the momentum on into that and then into the league. So yeah, it'll be a tough game on Saturday. I think they've just got a new gaffer, so they'll be looking to bounce back. But yeah, we'll be going there and looking to stomp our authority on the game and hopefully go through.
You never quite know what. Obviously, I've a real awareness of what Luke's done before and how strong his teams have been in the past and his style of play. But it's quite difficult to prepare for his team with Peterborough because they're so new. So more than ever, we have to focus on ourselves and what we need to do to be at our best to give ourselves a chance to progress. That's our intention.
We've progressed a lot, but I think we've still got a long way to go, and I'm sure Brian will say the same thing. I think every defeat we've had so far, we've really learned from it, and I think we'll only get better and better. We're a young and experienced squad, but I think if we keep working hard every day, listening to the staff and the gaffer, I'm sure we'll become a top team.
I think we're improving all the time. I think there's obviously inconsistencies in our performance, which is very natural and normal when a new team is forming. I think we're progressing. The challenge for us is to be consistent more and more and try and reflect that in our performances, and that's the intention throughout the course of the season. But the players have shown that they're willing to be really focused on that, and I'm sure if we continue that, we'll be fine.
The gaffer likes to change the team quite a lot, so it gives players who haven't been playing a chance to play, and yeah, we've all benefited from it so far, so hopefully that can continue.
I just think our intention is to always try and give the supporters a team to be really excited by, but we understand the challenges within that. We went to Bolton and controlled the game for large periods, but didn't create anywhere near enough chances on goal, so it would have been a disappointing day for the supporters. And on Tuesday we produced a similar performance in terms of possession, but we're much more clinical in terms of how many chances we created and managed to score. So our intention is just to keep improving, keep evolving, and I suppose try and make the games of inconsistencies less and less as we progress throughout the season.
It's been tough at times, and people will probably think because I'm not playing as much now that I'm disappointed, but this is probably the happiest I've ever been at Cardiff. I can see a real project with Brian and the younger lads with this squad. It's probably the most talented squad I've seen, and the style of football we're playing, I just love it, and I feel like if we can all stick together, I think we can go a long way.
In my shoes, you always feel as if you're being quite hard on the players because you want to improve them. Perry's the case in point. When I first came to the club, I thought this is a player who's capable of playing at the highest level, and you want to make sure that he's looking to push and progress rather than just being happy with what he's achieved, because he is slightly older than most members of our squad. But the level of his performances are of the highest level, and what I've seen is a player who's very keen to evolve and to push and to try and achieve more than he has done before, and that ambition is the most important thing for me, because then he knows he has to compete against Ronan, who's a high level right back, and when those two compete and play to such a high level, it then puts pressure on Joel Bagan, because we know Ronan can play left back, and you want that competition in the squad so that the way that we're sometimes we're making changes in games and it seems almost like as if it's going to be inevitable, but it's only inevitable if the players keep performing to the levels that they do. The minute that we see a drop off in performance of any of those players and they can compete with each other, then there won't be any changes, but it won't be for the right reasons. It's important.